Whew. I'm excited for today's live. I'm excited. I'm always excited. I'm always grateful. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? How are y'all doing today? How are you today? We are here. And you guys already know it's going to be a nice live. I'm going to teach a lot. I'm going to put you on game. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear to grow, to be better. We're going to have a good time. We are going to have a good time. I'm waiting for everybody to get on in here. Let me let everybody on Instagram know I'm live. Let me let everybody on Instagram know I'm live. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's good? What's good? I've been studying all day today, y'all. I've been studying all day today. I've been studying all day today. We about to get into it. Opinion on traveling as a life path 7. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Hold on, wait for everybody to get up in here. Wait for everybody to get up in here. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's good, everybody? Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for real. Y'all not ready for real. Y'all ready for real? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for today. I'm excited to talk about today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty excited to talk about today because I feel like I've been on a roll. I feel like I've been really like putting people on a game about certain things, and I just want to keep it going. So hold on, let me just let everybody know we live. All right, we about to get started in 5. You definitely have made my crystal oscillator. Wow. Let me say you look good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. All right, screenshot. Let them know we going live. Ooh, I'm excited to teach about today because listen, y'all want to see what I got for y'all today? Look what I got for y'all today. The art of communication. So today is a 3-1 day. Today is a 3-1 day. Let's make sure today is a 3-1 day just to make sure. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8. Yep. Today is a 3-1 day. So we're going to talk about how to communicate. 3 is the number of communication. 3 is the number of communication. So today I'm going to teach you about how to communicate effectively. And I'm going to tell you why communication is one of the most important skills for you to have. And if you don't know how to communicate, I don't think you're going to really live a fruitful or happy life. That's just my opinion. We live now. Boom. Everybody, we live. Ah, we live. We live. We live. We live. All right. I'm excited. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. How many people we got on the TikTok live? How many people we got on the YouTube live? Hold on. I want to see the chat. I want to see the chat. I want to see the chat. Hold on. I don't know why the chat not working, but the chat need to work. There we go. All right. How many people we got on TikTok live? Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. I done posted it now. Now we can start. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we got 70 people in here. Okay, bet. Let's get into it. Okay. So today's live. Thank you for the gift, Saray. I hope I said your name right. Okay, so before we even get started, I need y'all to understand me. Y'all are about to learn how to communicate from a communication god. From a communication god. Like, when I tell you one thing I know how to do, I know how to yap. And I know how to make it inspirational. I know how to get you. I know how to get your attention. I know how to get you to listen to me. I know how to explain things in ways that most people will never be able to explain it. I know how to break things down. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and grab a notebook, grab a piece of paper, grab something so you could take this wisdom down, okay? Because I'm about to teach you how to finesse. Because truly, to finesse is to know how to talk your way into things, talk your way out of things, talk your way into opportunities, talk your way into success, talk your way into money. All right? So, are y'all ready for this? The art of communication, the weapon of wealth and power. Listen, at this point, I think I'm getting addicted to teaching. At this point, I think I'm getting addicted to teaching game. Period. So, the art of communication, the weapon of wealth and power. And one reason why I really like teaching this stuff is because I get better at it and I get to remind myself the skill. Okay. Now, what I want you to understand is that there are a lot of people in this life right now that are working very hard and not making a lot of money. And the first thing I want you to be aware of is that working hard is not the key to success or the key to wealth. It's an aspect. It's a tool that comes handy. But it is not working hard that makes you a success. Because let me tell you something, them billionaires, they're working. But I can promise you that the work is not laborious. The work is not filled with labor. A lot of their work is talking. And believe it or not, you can make millions of dollars simply just talking. If you're an actor, talking. If you're a singer, talking, communication. If you are an entrepreneur, talking. You need this skill to be successful. You need it. Even when you want a job, you have to talk. You have to sell yourself. All right? That's why I think the most important thing you can do to your appearance is fix your teeth. Period. Anyways, let's get into it. The art of communication is the silent force that governs empires, seduces nations, and magnetizes wealth. It is the most prime. Hold on, let me start off with, I gotta make sure. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube video. Welcome to the TikTok. Welcome to the live. Today we are talking about the art of communication, the weapon of wealth and power. Today's live is specifically for the person who wants to increase their revenue, make more money in their life, have a better love life, have more friends. They want to start a YouTube and they want to be able to get millions of people to watch them, subscribe to them. Maybe they want to be an actress. Maybe they want to be an author and they want to learn how to communicate, because truthfully, communication is such a great skill to have if you want to make money. Nowadays, everybody wants to be YouTubers. Guess what? YouTube requires communication. And if you can master this skill, honestly, I think you can have anything you want in life. Period. Because talking to the right person may just change the whole trajectory of your life. So let's get into it. So first things first, this is a report that I wrote. If you are in my magnetism class or if you are in my seduction of money class, then you are aware that I always write reports because I like to organize my thoughts. I like to organize my teachings, and I like to stay on point. And I feel like when I am writing, I am able to use more language that is more philosophical, language that's more persuasive, language that can really get you to understand exactly what I'm saying. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like, I want you to exactly understand what I'm saying. Now, if you are on this live, make sure you guys follow, make sure you guys leave a like. And if this is helping you, make sure you guys share this with someone. Okay? If you are on TikTok, the more likes you leave helps me to be seen by more people. If you guys are on YouTube, the more likes you leave and the more you subscribe helps out. All right? So let's get into it. The art of 333 is the number of communication. The art of communication is the silent force that governs empires, seduces nations, and magnetizes wealth. It is the most primal and transcendent skill, the lifeblood of influence. To communicate is not merely to speak, it is to cast a spell. Words, when wielded with precision, becomes weapons, capable of piercing minds, swaying hearts, and bending the wills of others to your favor. Now, what it means to bend the will of others to your favor means that you can very well influence somebody to do something that they probably didn't want to do at first. You have to also understand that not everybody knows what's good for them. Some of y'all are business owners and you are learning how to communicate your product. You are learning how to sell yourself. Let me tell you something. The ability to communicate what you have going on will make or break you. Because guess what? If I don't know what's going on or I don't know what you're selling, I'm more than likely not going to buy. If I don't know what your music sounds like, or if you don't know how to get me to listen to your music, guess what? I probably will never become a fan. If you never communicate to me that you make YouTube videos, or if you never communicate in your YouTube videos an aspect of you that's entertaining, I'm probably never going to watch. Everything that I'm telling you about is everything that you need to create power in this life. Because nowadays, power is influence. And if you can communicate in a way that can influence people, you can have a lot of power. Let's get into it. So, those who master this art rises above the masses. They become irresistible, sought after, admired, and envied. Communication is the alchemy that transforms desire into reality and reality into fortune. Communication as seduction. At its core, communication is seduction. And I want you to understand, communication is not just about how much you say. Sometimes communication is about what you don't say. That's deep. You know, marketing nowadays is just psychology. And if you could understand the minds of people, if you could understand what they want without them telling you what they want, you got a customer. If you can find someone that you want to date or be a part of their life and there's something missing in their life and you figure it out before they communicate it to you, you might just bag them. You get what I'm saying? You might just very well bag the person that you've been desiring, all because you took a chance to understand things on a deeper level. All right? So, at its core, communication is seduction, an intimate dance of intention and energy. Seduction is not confined to romance. It is the act of pulling others into your orbit, making them crave what you offer, be it a vision, a product, or an idea. The masters of this art understand that words are secondary. The true power lies in the energy behind them. It is not what you say, but how you make others feel. Is that really resonating with you? It's not what you say, it's how you make others feel. And this is why I keep telling people, everybody wants to make everything about themselves. That's not how you're going to get what you want in life. You have to learn how to make things about other people. You have to learn how to understand other people's interest in order to win. You just want to sell whatever you want to sell, not realizing that the goal is for somebody to buy your product. The goal is for somebody to watch your shit. The goal is to get somebody to want to be with you. The goal is to get a good network of people that can pour into you. But if you don't know how to communicate, you're not going to get any of those things. You have to learn how to talk and how to express your ideas. You have to learn how to speak and how to get people to buy into you. This is why Michael Jackson, before he got on stage, before he would start performing, he would sit there and he would just let you savor in the moment, because he understood magnetism. Michael Jackson understood wearing shiny things. Michael Jackson understood how to get people's attention. Michael Jackson understood marketing. Okay, let's continue. The masters of this art understand that words are secondary. The true power lies in the energy behind them. It's not what you say, but how you make others feel. Speak with conviction and you ignite desire. Speak with charm and you disarm resistance. Period. Money too is seduced. It gravitates towards those who exude confidence, clarity, and command. You don't make money because you're so insecure. You don't think you deserve it. And quite frankly, money is not going to go to anybody who doesn't have a high self-worth. That's why you don't attract high-worthy people, because high-worthy people don't attract people with low self-worth. In order to attract more people of money, you have to carry yourself as money. Hold on. Look. I got notes on notes on notes. Look. Hold on. I got notes on notes on notes. Hold on. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. I got notes on notes on. To command respect, one must first embody it. To command respect, one must first embody it. You have to embody the very respect you want to receive. And you have to carry yourself as though they have to respect you like that. You feel me? So, money too is seduced. It gravitates towards those who exude confidence, clarity, and command. When you communicate like a ruler, the treasures of the world bow before you. When you communicate like a ruler, the treasures of the world bow before you. Some of y'all are too afraid to act like royalty because you have this voice in your head that limits you. And what I've noticed when I studied some of the most successful people in the world is that they don't even entertain limits. They don't entertain unfavorable outcomes. I bet some of y'all probably didn't even think that it's possible to be a trillionaire. And I believe we have trillionaires now. Let me look this up. Are they trillionaires? Oh, nah. Nope. No trillionaires. We have Elon Musk at the highest of 200 billion. But goddamn, you know how close that is to a trillion? Do you know how close that is to a trillion? That's crazy. Like, something else I want to remind you of is that the dollar isn't backed by anything. The only reason why $100 have the value of $100 is because we believe it. The dollar is not backed by anything. So a lot of y'all have created limitations in your mind that you can't access something that's not even really real. So that goes to show you that you can have it because it's not like it's backed by anything. Ugh, excuse me. I'm drinking all this water. But it's not backed by anything. The only reason why you haven't broken through in your life is simply because you keep accepting excuses as fact. You keep accepting that you can't have it, that you won't have it, that it's impossible, that it's hard. I learned today that making a lot of money fast is easier than making small amount of money over time. Making a big sum of money fast is easier than making small amounts of money over time. And the reason why is because if you ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich talks about the fact that when money comes in, it comes like a flood, to the point that you wonder that when you didn't have it, where was it? I'm telling you, if you read Think and Grow Rich, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Money is like a flood. When it comes in like a flood, almost like rain. When it doesn't rain, it's so hot, it's so dry. But when it rains, it pours. You get it? Is this making sense? So let's continue going. The network of kings. The richest and most powerful individuals have always built their wealth on the backs of relationships. Communication is the secret to forging alliances, creating loyal networks, and opening doors that remain shut to the average. To network effectively is to play the game of kings. Each conversation becomes a chess move, each word a strategy. Through communication, you turn strangers into allies and competitors into admirers. Come on. That is good. That is so good. That is so good. Are y'all hearing this? Wow. That is so good. Somebody said hello. Just chimed in. I'm interested. How do I get a copy of your work to read later? You would have to DM me on Instagram or TikTok. Wow. Influence, the invisible hand. Influence is the ability to alter the thoughts and actions of others without force. Influence is the ability to alter thoughts and actions of others without force. Listen, man, I don't know how many times I got to talk to you about this for you to understand how detrimental it is for you to understand this shit about people. You will constantly wonder why people don't like you, why your life is not as good as this person, why you're not making more money, why you're not succeeding. You're going to consistently wonder these things until you finally decide to be different. You can't get mad at nobody but you. You're the one that keeps making the same decisions and keeping yourself in that same loop. You react to shit negatively, and then you wonder why you have a negative life. Every time somebody comes to you, you allow them to get you emotional, so you have no control over yourself. You don't know how to stay disciplined. You don't tell yourself positive things. You don't study every day. And then you wonder why your life is the way it looks. You don't do anything to make it better. You yourself are a seed that needs to be watered. Watered with information. Watered with wisdom. But guess what? I could tell you all this shit and you still won't act on it, because guess what? Knowing this is not enough. You have to also act on it. You have to also have a determination. You have to be relentless. Some of y'all not relentless. You don't want it enough. You're not on fire enough about it. You're not on fire. You have to be aggressive. The one thing that I thank my mentors for, I had this one mentor, multi-millionaire, bro, like super rich. She told me, you have to be aggressive. And I didn't know what that meant. I did not know what that meant until I decided. And I learned that day means of, inside means to kill, to make a choice. So when you decide to do something, you're making a choice to kill off any other outcome or any other options. So you have to decide today, I am going to be rich. No matter if it's the last thing I do, I will be rich. And you have to make a decision. I will be successful. I will be an artist. I will be a famous YouTuber. I will it into existence. I decree it. Thank you for the give. Applauser, thank you for the give. So make a decision today. Stop waiting for life to show you it, or stop waiting for life. Stop waiting for things. That's the problem. You wait too damn much, as if time isn't limited, as if you didn't come into this life with a clock that ticks backwards. Yet you act like you have all the time in the world. So I need everybody to comment down below. I will become successful. I will be successful. I will be wealthy. I will be rich. Comment that down below. And here's the thing. You have to understand that your body is like a child. You have to program it. You have to tell it, hey, I am successful. Ori, you are successful. Ori, you are beautiful. Ori, you are strong. Don't get it twisted. Ori, you are a big deal. I talk to myself because it's only me and me for real. I know I have other people around me, but I know that this life is between me, and I have to make sure me and me are on the same page, because if me and me are not on the same page, then I'm out of alignment. And the moment I'm out of alignment, I can't make anything happen in my life. I will be successful. I will be wealthy. I decided today. Write it down that you made a decision today that you will be wealthy and nothing else. There's something very powerful about making a decision. When you make a decision, the world has no choice but to reflect the decision that you make, because guess what? The world is matter, and matter follows mind. That's why they say mind over matter, because your mind is in control of the matter. But a lot of people aren't taught this. You see, this type of education is what people have to get outside of school. This is why the people who are wealthy and rich, they usually don't have a traditional education. They usually have an education that deals with skills. They learn things to be able to leverage themselves. And that's the problem. You're not investing in things that help you leverage yourself. Learning the skill of influence is leveraging yourself, because then guess what? You can make money off of your mouth. You could become a salesman for a company. You can create your own product and sell your own product. Steve Jobs was able to communicate his product very well. He was able to get investors to invest in him because he knew how to communicate. If you don't know how to communicate, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Communication is one of the number one skills to even receive love. Communication is needed for you to have a successful relationship, whether that be personal, romantic, or money-wise. So I'm telling you, the skill of communication is one of the best skills you could ever learn in life. Trust me. You could talk yourself out of a ticket. You could talk yourself out of trouble. You could talk yourself into abundance. You can talk yourself into the right rooms. If you're born on the 3rd, if you're born on the 12th, if you're born on the 21st, if you're born on the 30th, then you know what I'm talking about. One thing about you, you know how to yap. How many of y'all are born on the 3rd, born on the 12th, born on the 21st, or the 30th? Lion mentality. Okay, I see you. See, if you are born on any of those days that I'm telling you about, then you specifically need this class, because you know how to communicate, but you need to master the skill. You know how to talk to people, you know how to make friends, but you need to master the skill. Because guess what? Some of y'all talk with no intention. Some of y'all talk with no direction. You're talking for no reason. Don't waste your breath. Every word you say, you want it to have an intention and a purpose behind it. All right. So, influence, the invisible hand. Influence is the ability to alter the thoughts and actions of others without force. It is a subtle yet unstoppable power rooted in the ability to communicate. What do you think? What do you think becoming a president requires you to do? You cannot become a president if you don't know how to communicate. That's why Barack Obama is so great at what he was doing. He knew how to talk. He knew how to sell you. He knew how to throw in a little joke and make you laugh. He knew how to be a little sarcastic. He knew how to be friendly. He knew how to be friendly. So if you want to be the president, guess what you need to learn how to do? Convey a message, win people over. Here we go. Leaders, moguls, and icons achieve. Whoa, what did I just do? Hold on. Leaders, moguls, and icons achieve their greatness not through brute strength, but through the gentle manipulation of minds. Through your words, you create worlds. Through your tone, you inspire trust. Through your presence, you command attention. Communication is the master key that unlocks every door of opportunity. This is deep. I'm anti-social as fuck. Like I gotta work on that. This is why you need to join my class. This is why you need to join my class. If you know you're antisocial, if you know when you walk in a room, the first thing you do is close up, if you don't like looking people in the eye, you need to join this class. Because you may say, damn, but it costs money. It may cost you money today to join the class, but how much would it cost you to not learn that skill in life? How much success or how much money could you be missing out on simply because you don't want to invest in something that can help you leverage or have leverage? Where do we join and how does it work? So I have 2 classes and I have a sale going on today. The first class is Seduction of Money, which is learning how to negotiate, learning the psychology of money, learning how to seduce money, learning how to be attractive to money, learning how to change your style, learning how to change how you present yourself so you can start to attract more wealthy people. But one thing I want you to know is that people can tell if you're wealthy or not. If they're rich, only rich people can tell if you're wealthy or not by the way you perceive things. You get what I'm saying? Wealthy people can tell how successful you are based off of how you perceive things. For example, if you're the type of person where you're like, I don't want to hire nobody when I could just do it myself, a wealthy person will definitely know you are broke or cheap. Definitely will know. Because guess what? From $40,000 to $80,000, you're using muscles and labor. From $100,000 to about $400,000, you're learning how to delegate. So when successful people talk to you, and the first thing you start to talk about is how you don't want to hire people, how it's easier for you to just do it by yourself, and how you save money, they're going to know that your business is not doing over $100,000. Because there's no way you're going to grow without hiring people. There's no way. You need to learn how to stop trying to do the labor work and learn how to manage people, learn how to communicate with people. Because the moment that you learn how to manage people and communicate with people, that's when you're going to make more money. And that is a skill. Some of y'all, I don't want to work with nobody. I don't. You're not going to make money like that. You're not going to be successful. You need people to make a change. You need people to make something great and big. And if you are like, I just want to save my money, I don't want to pay for it, I don't want to pay for people, I don't want to. We know that you use your time. And if you use your time, you're lack. Because remember, your time is only limited to a certain amount for this life. And you can only work 24 hours in a day. So if you're working 24 hours a day and you only get $18 an hour, let's check. How much money can you possibly make? If you make $18 and you can only work 24 hours, wow. Let's say you work the whole 24 hours in a day for $18 an hour. You only walk away with barely $500. And then let's time that times 365. 157,000. You are barely cracking 6 figures if you work every day for every hour. So clearly working hard isn't the answer. Clearly working hard isn't the answer. So I have 2 classes. One class is the Seduction of Money, which is $220.28. And the second class is the Magnetism class, which is $99.91. You can get both classes today for $280, which is way cheaper than $320. And that is the sale for today. Now, if you want just the Magnetism class, it's $99. If you want just the Seduction of Money class, it's $220.28. I recommend you go all out and you get both classes while it's on sale today. And if you are payment ready, you can DM me. But what I do want you to know is I'm not even done with the lesson yet. I'm nowhere near done with the lesson yet, guys. Like, do you guys understand how much value I am giving you? I'm only at the third part. I'm not even done with the lesson. And you're already asking me what class. Exactly. I want you to feel like this information, like it's going to, when I tell you learning how to communicate and learning how to express myself made me the most amount of money ever. I make music. My voice is what I make money off of. That means that I do not have to work hard. I just have to make sure that I'm bringing in value. You don't make money by how hard you work. You make money by how much value you provide. Let me say that one more time. You do not make money by how hard you work. You have to change the way you think. You do not make money by how hard you work. You do not make money by how hard you work. You do not make money by how hard you work. You do not make money by how hard you work. You make money by how much value you provide. I want you to write that down. Write that down. You do not make money by how hard you work, because I need you to realize that over time is not how you make more money. Over time is a 360 deal. Overtime is a trick. Overtime is a trick. Work harder for my business and I'll give you more money. Work harder for my empire. Work harder for my empire and I will give you a paycheck. No piece of ownership, no nothing. Now, if you were smart, you would use that 9 to 5 as an apprenticeship. If you were smart, you would use that 9 to 5 as an internship. There's nothing wrong with 9 to 5s if you know how to use them. Just like there's nothing wrong with credit if you know how to use it. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 if you know how to use it. And there's nothing wrong with credit if you know how to use it. There's nothing wrong with debt if you know how to use it. All right, let's get into it. Like I said, DM me right now if you're payment ready, if you're ready to join my class. Let's continue going. So, leaders, moguls, and icons achieve their greatness not through brute strength, but through the gentle manipulation of minds. Let me tell you something. The people with the muscles are bodyguards. The people with the muscles are trainers. The people with the muscles work for other people. It's not the people with the muscles that are millionaires. And I mean, millionaires have muscles. Don't get it wrong. But they're not using the muscles to make millions. The people who use muscles are just the help and just service. And that's what I'm trying to teach you. I don't want you to be the help. I want you to be the star. You are going to hire the guy with the muscles. You don't want to be the guy with the muscles. You can have muscles. You get what I'm saying? So let's continue going. Money as energy. The laws of magnetic wealth. Money is not a thing, is energy. And you know money is not a thing because all y'all check y'all bank accounts and really it's just an app with numbers on it. Truth be told, all they're doing is transferring numbers to numbers. So in reality, is this shit even really real? And that's what I'm trying to make you aware of. If it's not even really real, that means that I should be able to manifest it and create it in my imagination because it's barely even real. You feel me? Exactly. Money is not a thing. It is energy. It responds. And this is how you know money is not a thing, is energy. Because money looks different in different countries. Money looks different in different countries. Money will manifest itself differently in different timelines and in different countries. Years ago, abundance was manifested as gold. Years ago, abundance was manifested as silver. Years ago, abundance was manifested as crops. So understand that money is just simply an energy manifested in different forms. This making sense, isn't it? When you start to think about money in that way, you start to realize that it's not money that I'm chasing. It's the energy that I'm attracting. Let's keep going. All right. Money responds to confidence, clarity, and charisma. Those who communicate with boldness and purpose emit a frequency that attracts abundance. The richest people in the world are not merely hard workers. They are magnetic forces pulling wealth towards them with every conversation, every decision, every action. To communicate effectively is to align yourself with the flow of this energy. It is to wield words like a sorcerer, casting spells that summon wealth from the ether. For example, affirmations are spells. When you decree something, and this is within Neville Goddard's book, and I put this in my mystery school. When you decree something, it is an official order issued by legal authority. When you decree something, you order something. A decree is an official order that can be issued by a leader, government, or court. It has the force of law and must be followed. Do you know you can decree wealth into your life? Do you know that this is a matrix? And words and numbers is spells that you can use to attract certain energy. That's why law is a bunch of words manipulated and used and battled in a court system. Court. What is a court? A court is usually where you play or you battle or you compete. So in court, they're competing with words. So understand, communication can dictate your freedom in court. That's how powerful communication is. Those contracts, they use words and communication to trap you. That's why Warren Buffett made sure that in all of his businesses, nobody can use overly big words. Because he understands that some words are used specifically to confuse you. Let me see if I can pull up a video with Jordan Maxwell talking about money and water. I want y'all to listen to this.
I love making interesting videos. The most interesting is using bodies to tell us what's right and wrong. That's why maritime law exists. Let's start with a hypothetical. A baby is born on a cruise ship sailing in the middle of the Atlantic
This is about money. So if you're serious about making money, watch this video.
Ocean. What nationality does it take? This is the coast of some fictional place in some fictional country governed by some fictional government. From this line, which is the water line at the lowest low tide, every country is allowed 12 miles of territorial waters. It used to be 3 miles, the distance a cannon could shoot offshore, but that has since changed. Those 12 miles are the property of a country. They can do pretty much whatever they please in it, and all domestic laws apply. Foreign ships are, however, sometimes allowed to enter into these waters under the principle of innocent passage. If ships have an innocent purpose, which does not include fishing, polluting, weapons practice, or spying, they are allowed to pass through the territorial waters. Beyond the contiguous waters is the exclusive economic country who holds the exclusion, so it says it has a concentration of 1/4 of the world's ships because
No, hold on. I want to find the exact part. See, they don't got it. They don't have it. Basically, this is how I can explain it. Basically, what he says is that they use words to trap you. They use words to trick you. So, for example, if you know about the maritime law or you know about the law where with your name, when it's capitalized versus when it's not capitalized. When your name is capitalized, you are a business, you are a product, you are an organization. When your name is not capitalized, you are a person, if I'm not mistaken. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because this is to help you understand that words can either free you or entrap you. Fictitious character, exactly. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about. I wish it would pop up. The law of money. I wish it would pop up. I'm gonna have to find it. But they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they started messing with them words. That's why I'm telling you, be careful with law. Now understand, if words have such powerful meaning, spelling, like for example, it's even connected to numerology, right? The word communication starts with the letter C. C is the third letter in the alphabet. This is why I say if you're born on the 3rd, if you're born on the 12th, if you're born on the 21st, if you're born on the 30th, you're great at talking. You're probably funny too, because guess what? Comedy starts with C. You get what I'm saying? Yep. So let's continue. And this is why you also have to be careful of the things that you speak over yourself, because you may not even be aware that you are putting yourself in bondage by the words that you speak, by constantly saying you're in lack, by constantly saying you don't have enough. You are entrapping yourself in words. All right? So To communicate effectively is to align yourself with the flow of this energy. It is to wield words like a sorcerer, casting spells that summon wealth from the ether or ether. Why you must master communication. The world is filled with noise, yet few truly know how to speak. The masses stumble through life, their voices unheard, their desires unfilled. But the masters of communication rise above this chaos. They're the ones who make millions, who shape culture, and who write history. If you cannot communicate, hold on, I want to make sure y'all can see this, boy. If you cannot communicate, you cannot seduce, you cannot network, you cannot lead. You cannot, let me say this one more time, you cannot lead nobody if you don't know how to communicate. And let me teach you another thing about communication. Communication isn't just about speaking. Communication is knowing what needs to be said. Communication is knowing what doesn't need to be said. Communication is knowing how to get to people. Communication is knowing how to inspire people. Some people aren't inspired by yelling, and some people are inspired by yelling. Some people are inspired with whispers and love and words that are soft. And then some people need you to get in their face. You have to be aware enough to know what type of communication is needed at this time. But the only way you become aware of that is by studying other people's body language, studying other people's responses, and getting outside of yourself to learn, what does this person need? What does this person want? That's how you be a leader. You get what I'm saying? So, if you master this art, if you cannot communicate, you cannot seduce, you cannot network, you cannot lead. And if you cannot lead, you will forever be a follower, a bystander to the lives of others. But if you master this art, the world becomes your stage. You speak and the universe listens. You act and wealth flows effortlessly into your hands. The choice is yours. Will you seize this power or will you let it slip through your fingers? Come on now. Who wants me to keep going? Who wants me to keep going? Who wants me to keep going? Comment down below if you want me to keep teaching, if you want me to keep spitting. Comment down below if you want me to keep going. Y'all gotta run up them likes then. Y'all gotta run up them likes then. We only at 18,000 likes. Come on, man. We can get to 50,000 likes. Thank you for the gift, Unicorn Juice. Thank you for the gift, Brenda. Thank you for the gift, Nayago. Thank you for the gift, Elijah. Come on, man. Run up these likes, man. Run up these likes, man. Run up these likes. We only at 18. Thank you, Willie, for the gift. Run up these likes, man. Somebody said, somebody fill me in. What's the subject? The subject is the art of communication. So let's keep going. So this next part is becoming your ultimate self. Subconscious tuning for total transformation. Becoming your ultimate self. Subconscious tuning for total transformation. Transformation is not an act of willpower. It is an act of surrender. To become the version of you that you dream of, you must not fight or strive, but dissolve into alignment with that vision. That is so good. Ooh, that is so good. Damn. Hold on. Damn. I gotta highlight that. Y'all better be taking notes. Screenshotting and shit. Screenshotting and shit. Damn, that was so good. The person you long to be already exists within you. Dormant but alive. And let me show you something that I feel like really explains this. So there is a video, right, called Substance, right? I want you to pay attention to
this. People always ask for something new. It's inevitable. At 50, well, it stops.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect. One single and
you see that activator? You saw that activator? That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm the
one single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version of yourself.
Another version of you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So now let's think about this in the real life world, right? Let's think about neuroscience. You connect the right neural pathways and you unlock a new version of you. You connect the right DNA within your brain. This is real neuroscience. Remember, these movies are based off of reality, just exaggerated. So you create, the movie is called Substance. So you create a new version of you by simply connecting the DNA within your brain that has yet to be connected, your neural pathways. Let's keep going. To become the version of yourself you dream of, you must not fight or strive, but dissolve into alignment with that vision. The person you long to be already exists within you, dormant but alive, waiting to be awakened. This awakening is not logical. It is spiritual. I want y'all to know, and I need you to comment this. Wealth is spiritual. Everybody write that down and everybody comment that below. Wealth is spiritual. Yes, Joe Dispenza does teach this. Wealth is spiritual. Wealth is spiritual. Wealth is spiritual. Jasmine, if you could super chat 28 or 35 and I'll tell you it, Jasmine. Wealth is spiritual. All right. So let's go. The subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the architect of your reality. And until it is tuned to the frequency of your desires, you will remain trapped in mediocrity. Wealth is spiritual. Thank you, Chris, for the gift. The subconscious mind is the realm of whispers, a shadow king that controls 95% of your actions without you knowing. Now, a lot of y'all may not have been aware, but you have two aspects of your mind. You have your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Let me see if I can pull this up. Subconscious mind, conscious mind. Boom. Look. Check this out. The conscious mind, we're going to copy this. The conscious mind and subconscious mind have different functions and processes. The conscious mind is responsible for rationalizing and logical thinking, while the subconscious mind is intuitive and emotional. Both minds work together to shape our thoughts, actions, and overall perception of the world. Do you now understand why you must use emotions to manifest? Because in order to impress the subconscious mind, you have to speak its language, which is intuitiveness and emotions. Let's continue going. So, the subconscious mind is a realm of whispers, a shadow king that controls 95% of your actions without you knowing. It is where your beliefs reside, where your fears linger, where your identity is carved. If you do not rule this kingdom, it will rule you. You ever had days where you felt like your mind was fighting you? Like, I remember, thank you guys for the gift, Lena and Chris. I remember there were times where I felt like my mind was so like in the dark place that I felt like I was getting beat up by things that were inside my head. Like, I literally felt like I used to go like this because I felt like my mind was beating me up. It was one negative thought here, then a negative thought, and I had to rewire and recreate my whole brain. Let's continue. To transform, you must reprogram the subconscious. You must plant seeds of greatness, water them with repetition, and bask them in the light of unwavering faith. How do I plant a seed of greatness? I tell myself that I'm going to be successful, that I'm going to be wealthy, and then I repeat it every day at every moment that I can. And then I bask them in the light of unwavering faith by believing that it will be so because I am made in God's image. This is the essence of tuning, shaping your inner world until it reflects the outer life you crave. Identity is destiny. You do not become wealthy, confident, or powerful by doing. You become these things by being. Do you know the path or do you walk the path? Remember when Morpheus asked that? Do you know the path or do you walk the path? Because there's a difference between knowing it and walking it. When you're walking the path, some people don't even know that that's what they walk in. They just walk in and it's just them. So are you walking the path or do you know the path? Which one? You know the path or you walking it? Exactly. The subconscious understands emotions and feeling. The act follows the identity. So after you assume the identity of a wealthy man, a wealthy woman, then guess what? The act will follow, because that's life. Life is a effect. The whole physical world is a effect to the cause, which is the spiritual and the mental. Okay? A king does not act like a king to prove himself. He is a king, and his actions naturally follow. To become the best version of yourself, you must first adopt the identity of that version. Every thought, every action, every word must align with this new self. Pretend no longer. Embody it fully. You have to embody it and stop being afraid to embody it. Like I said, y'all, if you want to join my class that teaches you the very skill that you need in life to be successful, which is how to eloquently communicate yourself, how to sell yourself, how to influence people, how to get people to be in awe of you, how to get people to invest into you. I tell people all the time, I had multimillionaires paying for my flights. I was on a private jet. Listen, let me tell you something. I've been all over the world because I had successful people buy into me, because they trust me, because they believed in me, and because I was able to sell myself. So when I tell you single-handedly, this is one of the best skills to have, I'm telling you, you can't be a leader if you don't know how to speak, communicate. Actually, there's a difference from speaking to communicating. Anyways, to become the best version of yourself, you must first adopt the identity. Every thought, every action, every word must align with the new self. Pretend no longer. Embody it fully. The law of subconscious tuning, the law of belief. What you believe, you become. The subconscious mind cannot distinguish between reality and imagination. The law of repetition. The subconscious is reprogrammed through consistency. Speak your truth daily. Visualize your future self nightly. Act as if you are already living your dreams. The law of alignment. Energy flows where attention goes. To align with your desired self, focus only on what serves your transformation. Remove distractions. Destroy doubt. And immerse yourself in the frequency of your goals. The alchemy of becoming. Transformation is an act of alchemy. You are the lead, heavy with limitation, but within you lies the gold, the radiant, limitless version of yourself. Through subconscious tuning, you transmute your inner world and the outer world follows suit. Close your eyes and imagine the wealth, the confidence, the influence you desire. They are already yours. The only barrier is your current belief system. Break it and the floodgates of abundance will open. Act now or remain the same. 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 Most people live their lives as prisoners of their own mind. They dream, but they do not act. Desire, but do not change. They tell themselves tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. If you wish to break free, you must act now. Your future is waiting. Will you answer its call? So are you finally going to make a decision that's different from all the decisions you've been making? Because if you make the same decision, if nothing changes, nothing changes. I just made you aware of the skill that you need to become successful, especially if you have a business, especially if you want to become a model, especially if you want to be a YouTuber, especially if you want to start a clothing line, especially if you want to sell a product, especially if you want to be a music artist, especially if you want to be a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer. You need to learn how to do this. You know what? Kai Cenat is great at what he does because he knows how to communicate. He knows how to speak. Some of y'all can't even speak in front of a camera without sweating, stuttering, talking. You get weird. You get in your head. Trust me, I think you need this. But I'm going to tell you something. I can't convince you to do anything you're not ready for. So if you're not ready for change, then continue doing what you're doing. But if you are ready for change, if you're ready for new information, if you're ready to become the new self and jump into that new self, what would the new self or the version of you that makes money or the version of you that's successful do in this moment? Invest. Because that's what successful people do. They invest. So again, if you want to join my magnetism class is $99.91. You can DM me to join. If you want to join my seduction of money class is $220.28. But today you can get both for $280. The full price would be $320. And all you have to do is DM me and be payment ready. All right? I invest on Schwab. So DM me. Somebody said, what if you don't have the money now? Believe in your mind that you already have it. You should never believe that you don't have. You should never believe that you don't have enough. Always tell yourself, I have enough. I'm going to get the class. I have enough. I'm going to get the class. I'm already in the class. I'm already learning. I have enough. I have enough. I have enough. You have to stop telling yourself that you don't have. It's not like you not to have. That's one thing I told myself. I was like, man, it's not like me not to have. I always have. I don't even know what it's like to be in lack. I'm not even familiar with that. I don't even know what that's like. I don't even know what that's like. But $280, you can get both classes. If you want one of the classes, you can pay $99 for the magnetism class, or you could pay $220 for the seduction of money. Less than $300 to learn a skill that you will need in life, no matter what you do. Okay? I love you guys. And make sure you guys, from your chain, is Shango over your head. No, this is just a crystal. It's just a crystal. Just a crystal. The classes on Discord or what, baby? Ain't no Discord classes, baby. I got an app. I got a website. I built that shit. I got an app. Hold on. Let me show you. Because let me tell you, we do this. We take this to the highest level. This ain't no little Patreon. This ain't no little email me for the course. No, baby. I got an app. I got a whole app. On the App Store. On the App Store. You could click the classes right there. Those are my classes right there. Hold on. Library. All the classes right there, baby. Don't play with me, baby. I invested in my business. Thank you for the gift, Tempest. Thank you for the gift. Somebody said, can you please teach me how to make my camera quality good as yours? What kind of camera or software are you using? You have to stream from your computer, guys, to get good camera quality. And then you have to get a camera and stream from your camera. Connect the camera to your computer and go on Streamlabs, all right? Maybe I'll do a YouTube video. All right? What are some other things you guys want to learn from me, y'all? Come on, talk to me. This your time to talk to me, man. Ask me questions. Hey, how did you get millionaires to invest in you? How did you get a mentor? How did you make your first 6 figures? How did you make your first $20,000 a month? How did you make your first $30,000 a month? How did you change your mind? How did you deal with overthinking? Talk to me, guys. This is your chance right now. Somebody said, I came in late. What are you offering in these classes? So what I am looking to teach people is how to communicate effectively. What that means is that learning how to communicate your vision. If you don't know how to communicate your vision, you can't get investors. If you look at Kanye West is the perfect example of someone who had to learn how to communicate to get people to buy into him. If you watch the documentary with Kanye West, he had to continuously sell himself over and over and over and over again. But ask yourself, how many times did he get told no before he said, I'm going to give up? He never gave up. Some of y'all give up after the first no. You have to learn how to have a determination. Like for me, I know I'm going to be a billionaire. Because I'm not here to just be an artist. My school is going to be one of the #1 schools in America. It's going to be like Hogwarts. My products, I'm going to sell luxury crystals and regular crystals. I'm going to have wealthy people buying my crystals for interior design. I'm going to have clothing lines. I'm going to have a wellness center. Everything that I do is based off of helping the masses. But guess what? I got to learn how to communicate if I want to be a teacher or make change in this world. How many of y'all want to make change in this world? Well, you got to learn how to communicate yourself. Somebody said, how did you magnetize your first 6 figures? Wow. Let me tell you something. 2018, December. So my father's death date is about to come up. December 28th, my father passed away in 2017. 2018, I decided that I wanted to be a music artist and I was in college. 2018 of November, I dropped out of college. 2019, I went hard working at H&M, working at the mall. I was selling my products, right? I was selling like whatever I could find. And then 2020, I got on TikTok. After I got on TikTok, all I was trying to do was promote my music. And I ended up finding out that I really enjoyed spirituality. Did I know I wanted to be a spiritual teacher? All I knew is that I wanted to help people because I was in such a dark place. I had depression. I was trying to quit. And XXXTentacion videos gave me purpose. When I saw what he was doing for me, I was moved by it and I wanted to do it for others. And then from that point on, I went on TikTok and I started teaching. So understand that I didn't do any of this for money. Money just so happened to come into my life because I was on purpose. So the first 6 figures is figuring out your purpose. Figuring out who you are. That's why the first 6 figures and the first 7 figures is the hardest, because it's about finding out who you are and why you're here. You feel me? Can you attract certain people or specific ones, evens in the way that you mentioned? That's actually going to be the report that I'm going to drop today on my magnetism class. On my magnetism class today, I'm going to teach people how to manifest a specific person that you may want to work with. You can do it in relationships, but understand, even if you manifest someone, that may not be the person for you. So you may be in a relationship with them, but that may not be the person for you. But I do know how to manifest specific people to work with. Shit, I had Alton Mason join my live. So clearly I manifested him. You feel me? How do I find out my purpose? Read a book called Mastery by Robert Greene. I bet you'll find it. Closed mouths don't get fed. You can say that again. My condolences. Thank you guys so much. I have a very unique gift that needs to be seen. I feel like I have manifested you. Ashe, baby. One thing about it, I, at one point, ran away from being seen because I had so many insecurities. What if people think I'm doing too much? What if people Baby, you deserve to be seen. And understand, if you don't allow yourself to be seen, you will never attract real love, because a real lover sees you. But if you don't allow yourself to be seen, you'll never attract it. Remember, y'all, if you're looking to join my classes, my sale is for $280 today. You can get, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll read both of my classes and what they're for. All right. I'll read both of my classes and I'll tell you what they are for. So look, this is my website. So you can either listen to my classes on a phone, on your website, on the computer, or you can do it on the app. So the Unlocking Your Magnetic Charm. Unlocking Your Magnetic Charm, Mastering the Art of Personal Influence. This is a course on becoming more magnetic. It aims to help individuals enhance their personal presence and charisma, allowing them to attract and engage others more effectively. Participants will learn various techniques and strategies to develop a captivating aura and cultivate magnetic qualities that naturally draw people towards them. The course typically covers topics such as body language, vocal tonality, and active listening skills. You see that change in voice that I just did? That is an example of vocal tonality, okay? Speaking with conviction versus speaking smoothly. You get what I'm saying? Additionally, the course may delve into self-confidence, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence, as these aspects play a crucial role in developing magnetism. Through practical exercises, feedback sessions, and real-life scenarios, participants will acquire the tools and knowledge to enhance their personal magnetism, fostering more engaging and impactful interactions in both personal and professional settings. Does that sound like the very thing that you're missing in your life? The ability to influence people, but the ability to be magnetic. Do you now see how important magnetism is in life? You get what I'm saying? Exactly. All right. What's your opinion on organized religion? All religions are meant for you to study them. You can choose if you want to be a part of one, but I feel like you should at least study each religion and just see how they all bleed into each other. Once you see how religion bleed into each other, you're not really going to feel like, oh, I'm in this one, and this one, and this one. You're going to start to see that they all say the same thing, just in different languages. The truth will always be the truth, even if you say it in a different language. All right? All right? So what I want you to do right now is, if you are serious about acquiring a skill that you can leverage to make money, which is communication. Think about TikTok. Do you know how many people are making money off TikTok? Do you know how many people are making money off YouTube? Nowadays, the wealthiest people are fucking streamers. So I'm telling you, Kai Cenat and ISO Speed and Aiden Ross, those are characters in front of a screen. When they get off of that screen, they're not the same person because they know how to educate. They know how to entertain. They know how to talk to you. They know how to sit in front of your face and make them watch for hours. And they turn it into money. They print money with it. You got how to open all 7 chakras in your school? Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. I just, look. Let me show you something. I just broke this down on my school. Hold on. Let me show you. My bad, y'all. The cat hair be getting to me, y'all. I got 3 cats and I almost got caught up for a 4th one. Hold on. How to get people to do what you want. Hold on, I'm about to show you. The key to unlocking energy. I got the whole thing right here. Let me show you something. I got the whole thing right here. I'm not playing no games with y'all. I'm not playing no games with y'all. All right. So I love you guys so much. I'm about to answer all the people who DM'd me. Remember, guys, this sale is up today. So take advantage of it. You get $320 worth of classes for only $280. All right. I love you guys. And later. What's the name of your app? Sticks Mystery School. The name of my app is Sticks Mystery School, but you have to sign up for my class in order to find the app, in order to log into the app. All right. So I love you guys, and later.